We had the lunar eclipse yesterday, feeling the vibes the heaviest are my cardinal signs. That's my Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. If you're watching this video afterwards, never fear. The impacts of the eclipse can last for up to 6 months after. What is an eclipse? It's when the moon moves into the Earth's shadow and it is darkened. This is only a partial eclipse because only part of the moon was covered by the Earth's shadow. Now, last year, we had a solar eclipse in Libra on October 14th. There could be some similar theme that pops up for you. Solar eclipses are new beginnings. This is a lunar eclipse. It's an ending. So there can be some kind of culmination, ending, or shift for you. What is an eclipse? An eclipse is a full moon or new moon supercharged. It's a wild card. Eclipses activate the lunar nodes. The south node is in Libra. The full moon is in Libra. Things are getting active. What are the lunar nodes? They are points where the moon's path around the earth meets Earth's path around the sun. That was complicated. To keep it simple, the nodes are fated points, points of destiny or purpose. The north node is the head of the dragon, our destiny. The south node is the tail of a dragon, our karma. North node is the energy we are embracing, leaning into. It's our learning zone. The south node is the energy we are leaning away from, shrinking. It's our comfort zone. We stepping outside the comfort zone. The north node is Aries, so we're embracing our ambition and independence. The south node in Libra, we're leaning away from codependency and unhealthy compromise. Less we, more me. Now, there is this push-pull between independence and codependence and conflict and cooperation, right? Aries and Libra. Relationships are a strong theme. Professional, personal, platonic, whatever, all relationships. Libra is the sign of justice, so any imbalances in relationships may surface so they could be addressed. An eclipse is a wild card. It's a turning point, a triggering event that forces change, okay? It could be a realization, an ending, or a new direction. It can be more emotional than external. Whatever goes, let it go, let it flow, trust in the universe. Let's talk about the astrology of the full moon lunar eclipse. The moon was in Libra opposite the sun at 5 degrees. Okay, so both were at 5 degrees. The sun and moon opposite each other. Again, that tug of war, that push-pull. We need to meet these energies somewhere in the middle. The key is finding the balance between your desires and the emotional needs of others. The moon is forming a trine to Pluto, the planet of transformation. This is a flowy aspect. The energies are working together. The moon is our emotions and relationships, and Pluto is healing. We are more likely to embrace our feelings and even be more intuitive and connected with our emotions. Feelings can get deep. Venus, the planet of love and relationships, is in Pisces and forming a sextile to Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion in Taurus. This is another easy aspect. These energies are in flow with each other, so we feel lighthearted and loving. This is a good time for relaxing or creating art. Feel good vibes. But on the flip side, we do have Venus in a conjunction with Saturn, the planet of limitations. Saturn and Venus are kissing, but they're not really feeling it. Like Venus is like, uncuff me, Saturn. I don't like you like that. Unhand me. This is a period where finances can be restricted and you feel a little isolated and lonely. Good time for getting on a budget. Overall, this is a great opportunity to let go of relationships and attitudes around love and money that are not serving you. Let's get into the horoscopes. Aries, it's time to bury the relationship beef rams. Release any personal grudges that have been lingering. While you're not one to hold a grudge per se, maybe someone still has your name written in their burn book. Be the bigger person and extend the olive branch. If you can't heal a broken bond, then don't be afraid to cut that toxic tie. For other connections that can't be severed that you have to maintain, how can you move in a manner that is fair to both parties involved? How can me and we get on the same page? It's a season of you, Aries. It's your time to shine, but this doesn't mean you just abandon your friends, family, and loved ones. Find that sweet spot where everybody's needs are being met. I love that. Aries mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I release past arguments, grudges, and resentments. And so it is. Taurus, do you have a healthy work-life balance? If you've been working overtime, then maybe your body is asking you to take a break. Even if you don't feel physically drained, your mental health might need some attention, some TLC. It's okay to put yourself in a timeout. While Jupiter is in your sign and giving you a boost of energy and a go-getter spirit, it could be that you need to press pause. Next month is your birthday month, and that big Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in your sign, very exciting. So whatever is ending or shifting in terms of your routine, it could be a work project or something that you do every day. This is creating the space for a new opportunity in your life. So flow with change, bulls. It's the only constant. If you need to put your phone on D&D, scale back on your daily obligations, do so. Prioritize that health and wellness. Taurus mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I am kind to myself. Yes. Gemini, what do you do for fun, Gemini? Are you even having fun anymore? Have you lost that passion, that zest for life? Maybe you've been so focused on your work goals that you're neglecting your creativity and your hobbies. If you're over that activity you were so obsessed with during the pandemic, it's time for a new hobby. Okay, what new interest could you lean into? If the mixtape is ready, drop it on SoundCloud. Also, what's up with your love life? If you're bored with the roster, it's time to switch it up. Move those starters to the bench, check in with your social groups, and see what they're up to. You could meet a new boo through a friend group that you really vibe with, and this person has the potential to be a reoccurring character in the rom-com of your life. I love that for you, Gemini. Gemini mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I am allowed to do things just for fun. Yes. Cancer, you're feeling all the feels, crabs. Because you're ruled by the moon, you may have many emotions sweep over you during this period. Your home life is changing, Cancer, and that's okay. You can't expect the kids to live with you forever or even for your role in the family to stay the same. Children might not need you as much as they once did, but that doesn't mean they don't love you. On the flip side, you've likely been prioritizing your career and have some guilt. It's okay to put yourself first, Cancer. The family won't fall apart, but the family dynamics are shifting and you have to flow with them. You're a water sign, so you get the vibes flow, water. This could be a parent moving in or out from your home, or you wanting to make renovations to your living space. Whatever it is, home is ultimately where the heart is, Cancer. You take your home with you wherever you go. Cancer mantra for Libra full moon eclipse. I am worthy of career success. Leo, you may feel overstimulated with all the thoughts buzzing through your mind. Your bestie or bro might want to collaborate on a podcast, but would you be the one doing all the work, all the heavy lifting? Reflect on any offers before you commit yourself to new projects. A friendship could bring some drama, and maybe you decide to spend less time with a friend who is more draining than uplifting. It's okay to honor your needs. Your everyday life could be holding you back from the new you that is loading. This isn't to say you have to cut your homies off, but it's time to prioritize your desires and the things you want. Maybe you're outgrowing your environment and it's time for you to figure out a way to expand your horizons. Leo mantra for Libra full moon eclipse. Releasing expectations of someone allows me to focus on myself. Virgo, it's time to get real about money. Maybe you no longer care to share the wealth, okay? And that's not you being selfish, it's because you feel like you're holding down a family member to the point that it's depleting you. You work hard for your coins, so make sure they're flowing in the right direction. Even if your side hustle has fallen flat, don't stress. The money energy is shifting because your values are. You're exploring new ways to create abundance that is more in alignment with who you are becoming. In the meantime, if you feel a little pinched financially, break out that budget. It's tax season, so maybe you flip your refund or invest in yourself. Or if you owe taxes, set up that payment plan. Time to focus on your financial obligations. Get ahead of them. Virgo mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I overcome any financial obstacles with ease. Libra, a new you is loading, Libra. Yes, but the old you has to be released first. You're in your glow up era. You're no longer concerned with what others think of you. And I love this for you. I really do. Now, sometimes you forget it's your Barbie era and you ask for Ken's opinion. We DGAF about Ken's opinion. This goes for my Libras, no matter the gender. It's a metaphor. We understand you want to be considerate. It's time to ask what you desire and what you should do and take your own advice. Relationships continue to be a theme for you, but it's time to learn from them. While you may feel more comfortable with a +1, make sure your connections really have your best interests at heart. Are they using you or with you for a look or vice versa? Libra mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. It's time to evolve. Yes, Libra, get into it. Scorpio, light some sage and let the bad vibes burn away. Release all that emotional baggage at the full moon. That thing that happened, you don't have to carry that weight anymore. While you're holding a grudge against your ex, they're out living their best life. So meditate, journal, sit with your feelings so you can finally release them. Your intuition is likely very high during this time, so pay attention to any dreams or downloads that you have. They could provide insight into your future. You may finally have that epiphany that helps you to heal from the past and shake some fear or addiction that once had so much power over you. You might even feel extra sleepy and less social, so Turn inside so your outside circumstances can change. Scorpio mantra for Libra full moon eclipse. I am at peace with the past, present, and the future. Yes. Sagittarius, friends, how many of us have them? You have a lot of people in your life that you label as friends, but as a better title, associates. Do they have your back? Would they hold you down if the tables were turned? We know you'd give your bestie or hell a stranger your last dime, but your friends may not have that same energy. Maybe it's time for some new homies and some new group chats. What about your long-term goals? Are your wishes really your dreams, or are they aspirations that someone else instilled in you? That could be a parent, a partner, and now you feel obligated to pursue them. What do you want, Saggies? It's time to go after the things that really make your heart sing, not what others want for you. Sagittarius mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I deserve reciprocal and balanced friendships. You do? Capricorn, gang, you're making some much needed adjustments when it comes to your career goals. You could finally wrap up a professional project or reach a milestone at work, and now you're ready for the next thing, a new challenge. Maybe your job isn't putting the respect on your name that you know you deserve because you be working hard, and you're ready to go where you feel more valued. It could also be a time where you need a work-life balance. You want to spend more time at home with your family and your loved ones, and you realize that all your accolades won't keep you warm at night. Maybe you want to go it on your own and start your own business. It is Aries season after all, and make it a family affair. Capricorns understand better than anyone the value of a family legacy. Capricorn mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I attract a career that fulfills me. Aquarius, the math ain't mathin', Aquas. You don't have to stay locked into perspectives that just don't add up for you anymore. Like maybe you used to believe a thing and now it seems kind of silly and closed-minded, you know? While you are ruled by Uranus, the planet of change, you may cling to your old ideals simply because they are yours. It's okay to open your mind to new ideas. It's okay to realize that maybe you were the black sheep of the family, and now you can honor your true beliefs and not the ones that were instilled into you growing up. Change is good, Aquas, and you better get used to it because Pluto is in your sign and a whole new you is downloading. Aquarius mantra for Libra full moon eclipse. I embrace a new vision. Pisces, F your fears. You are so brave and strong, Pisces. You don't need to stay stuck in your traumas and phobias. Don't let them hold you back from living your best life. This can be financial or emotional fears. Maybe you inherited a scarcity mentality from your family or even some actual debt. But you can straighten it out. Saturn is in your sign and it's time to adult and get serious. So if you need to file those taxes from 2 years ago, it's time to take action on that. While you thrive in the spiritual world, it's time to get your bearings in the material world. Yes, money doesn't have to be taboo. Think of it in woo terms as an energy and open yourself up to the flow of money and healthy balance of dollars going in and out. Let's go, Pisces. Pisces mantra for the Libra full moon eclipse. I release any fears around money. The eclipse really took me out. This is only part 1 of the eclipse. We have part 2 on April 8th, and I will be doing the horoscopes for that next week, so stay tuned.